Hi everyone, meet Bartholomew. We call him Barty for short. He is our garden mascot. The following video is a little older than most of my current videos. Several years ago, I was very interested in starting a YouTube channel and I made numerous videos. And then my camera broke. My drive on my computer died. I thought I had lost all of the videos, but recently we have been able to retrieve some of the videos. Now they were made with a different camera, different time. The audio might be a little different. The visual quality might be a little different. But the video itself should be interesting, informative, and I hope you enjoy it. I found a new guava, Mexican cream, new to me. And I'm trying to diversify my guavas and get as many varieties as I can. Hi, I'm Elise. I'm really glad that you could stop by today. I want to share with you a little bit about guavas and how I do my guavas, how I extract the seeds and plant the seeds. Very easy. With guavas, you just need to be patient. So, lots of varieties. There's about 100 varieties of guava. Right now I have a white pear, I have a Thai guava, which is a white guava, and I have what they call the Florida pink. Now this will be the Mexican cream. So I'm really looking forward to it. A little bit more about guavas. Very, very medicinal. You can do lots of research on it. They have 4 times the vitamin C of oranges. I talked to a gentleman from the islands the other day. They make a tea out of the leaves, not only to drink, but also they use the tea for the hair rinse. It helps your hair grow and be healthy. It comes in many sizes, as small as a little marble or golf ball size, up to the size of an orange. They can be oblong, they can be round, they can be yellow or pink or white. There may even be a green one. So lots of varieties. So they can be sweet, or they can be a little sour. These are a little sweet, which is really, really nice. The Florida pink that I have grown in the past was really sweet. All guavas are seeded, all guavas are tropical. Their seeds are what is called recalcitrant, which just means that they don't hold their viability for a really long time. So if you want to get the highest germination rate possible, as soon as you get your seeds out, go ahead and try to plant them if you can. So the guava wood is great. Dry it out, smoke meat with it. I have tried it. It's really, really good. Has a strong fragrance. I had these sitting on my kitchen counter, and you could walk in the front door and smell these great guavas. You can make candies, preserves, drinks, jams, jellies, pies. They do have a high pectin level, so you might want to experiment and not use quite as much pectin. Medicinal, easy to grow once they germinate. They are a little small seed with a very hard shell, and they can take a month or more to germinate. So soak your seeds first, especially if you aren't using them fresh out of the guava. So what I'm going to do today is share with you 2 ways that I plant guava seed. The first is the round slices. And I just cut them in little round slices and lay them out. These chicken rotisserie containers are great to recycle and use for this. Any seed, any fruit or vegetable that has a small seed can be used. Now I've cut these a little thicker because these seeds are kind of large for a small seed, and I didn't want to cut them in half. This is done lots of times for tomatoes, tomatillos. I've used it for figs, for kiwi fruit. It works very well. The other thing you can do is just go ahead and sow your seeds in a container or put them in individual cells, whatever you would like to do. I use just a basic potting mix. I have watered it very well because when you have really tiny seeds, and if you water them too hard, sometimes it can push them down into the soil a little bit more. And since guava seeds do not want to stick their heads up in a timely manner, I don't want to discourage them by making them go deeper. Now both of these pots I will come back and I will top dress with a little more soil. Another thing about these rotisserie containers is they have lids. The lids are vented. Just make sure you have really good drainage holes down in the bottom of the rotisserie container. I'm in zone 9B. We're in August. It's extremely hot. I do not need to keep the lid on, except I'm trying to protect it from the birds and the squirrels, and we're having some really hard rain right now. And again, I don't want the rain pushing the guava down. I've already made my labels. So all I have to do is to come back now, top dress them with a little soil, moisten that top soil, and I'm ready to go. When I'm out here in the yard, I usually take the lids off. Now, if you have a place inside to grow these, that's fantastic. But I have these squirrels from heck, and they will eat every soft flesh seed that I put down. Okay, to get the seeds out, just squish them, or take your spoon or your fork, and they'll come right out. And since I'm doing this outside, all I'm going to do is take this over to my garden hose that has a sprayer nozzle, and I'll spray it. And it will dislodge all of that goo from around the guava seed. And you're ready to plant. Or you can let it dry overnight and plant. Or if you're going to plant in the next few days or the next week. Again, don't leave it too long. I love these strainers. It came from the dollar store. They're very fine mesh. So when this, you spray the water through it, either in your kitchen sink or your garden hose, all that pulp's going to wash away. Now, these three are for me to eat. So I'm just going to put them over here out of the way. I wanted to show you the results of the sliced version of planting, since some folks say, oh, it doesn't work. Well, it does. And like I said, I've done it on numerous types. Now, this was planted 7/16. Here's a slice that you can tell, and this is a bigger guava. This was a nice sized guava. So the slices are bigger. Here's a slice, here's a slice, there was a slice here, and I think this is coming from this slice. So I only had 3 slices. They're up. They'll be fine in this. It's not hard at all. So that works very, very well for me. Guava seeds are slow, so be patient. It can take over a month for a guava seed to germinate. So just be patient. And don't throw them away. I never throw anything away until it has rotted so bad there's just no existence anymore. Also, sometimes they can take a long time to fruit. They can fruit in as early as 2 years, which my last red guava did. It grew extremely fast, the tree. I guess it was in a really happy place. It produced copious amounts of guavas. I mean, we were giving sacks of guavas away. I was very fortunate with the pink guava, except then we had a major freeze for zone 9B. And this huge guava tree froze all the way down to the ground. I cut it back, and it went ahead and died completely and never came back. I was really sad. But I do have some guava seedlings. So, they'll grow. They grow better in my area in the ground. In fact, every fruit tree, especially a tropical fruit tree, in my area grows better in the ground. Now, if you're in a colder area that won't support a tropical fruit, you can grow some of them in large containers and do them that way. And overwinter them, and it's easier to wrap them up, protect them, move them if you need to. So let's see. Have I covered or touched just about everything I wanted to share with you on guavas? They're evergreen, they're perennial, they're tropical, they're native to the Caribbean and Central America. They come in various colors, various sizes, various shapes. They're all a seeded berry, lots of different varieties. It can take 2 to 40 years to fruit. The guava wood is great for smoking meat. You can use the food for your animals. You can use it for medicinal purposes, loads of edible purposes. Wow, this is a great edible to add to your landscape. I hope you have a fantastic day. I'll talk to you later.